Christopher Xu, and this is interview 9 for my C++ class. So inside my code, I have two header files. The first one is include IOStream. This line includes the standard input-output library and allows the program to use cin and cout for writing input and producing output to the console, respectively. Next, the second header file is co2 underscore 2.h. That is just my header file here, which has a function prototype Fibonacci, which allows me to tell the compiler ahead of time that this function exists. So back to my code, using namespace standard just allows me to use objects such as cin and cout without having to write std:::. Now inside the Fibonacci function right here, in Fibonacci, so it returns an integer. We take an integer n as an input, and what this function does is calculate the Fibonacci number at position n. So right here in recursive version, if n is equal to 0, that's our base case, then we return n. If n is equal to 0, this is our base case, then we return 0. If n is equal to 1, this is the second base case, then we return 1. This stops recursion because f of 1 is equal to 1. Now here we just keep looping over and over again. This is the recursive step called Fibonacci n minus 1 plus Fibonacci n minus 2. Then it adds those two results together, which is the definition of the Fibonacci, which is f of n equals f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. Now inside our main, we just have integer n. Ask the user to enter a number. We use cin to get that input and assign it to n. Then we tell the user Fibonacci sequence up to the nth term. Then we just loop over that how many times and keep calling, just loop over that and call the Fibonacci for up to n times to get the Fibonacci up to the nth term. And then we inline and return 0 for successful completion of our program. See example here. Say enter like 10. Yep, Fibonacci sequence of the 10th term. Yep, there we go.